descend and maintain 2000, 74.
Comment 504, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, comment 504.
And for Copy 724, is our traffic about our 1230?
That's 12:30, 1 o'clock, Copy 724 now.
Okay, we got it.
Copy 724, maintain visual separation from the candidate, clear visual approach, runway 4 right.
Clear visual 4 right, maintain visual separation from the traffic, Copy 724.
Comment 504, reduce speed of 170 for tower space. You get following Boeing 727, 1 o'clock, 6 miles right base, descending on 3500.
Alright, we got him inside, we're slowing back to 170, comment 504.
Comment 504, follow traffic, clear visual approach, runway 4 right, maintain 170 knots and 5 mile final.
Alright, 170 till 5 out, and clear for visual 4 right, comment 504.
Copy 724, maintain 170 knots to 5 mile final, contact Boston Tower 132.22.
3222 and maintain 175 mile final, Copy 74.
Comment 504, traffic behind the left being an Embraer 135 to the parallel only, that maintain visual separation from you.
504, Roger.
70 has the airport in sight.
Zero 570, clear visual approach runway 4 left.
Clear the visual.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Hey, Andres. Hey, Alton. How's it going? All right, I think we've got our issues worked out. I had to reboot my computer, and things seem to be working a little bit better now. And it's showing me the stream is offline, but I imagine it's going to update pretty soon. How's everybody on Periscope doing? You guys doing good? Alright, I'm gonna assume. Hey, from the UK, how's it going, Mick? I appreciate you jumping on board. Alright, we're going to start this stream all over again. I was having some major computer issues. We're going from DeKalb Airport to Louisville, and we are testing the VoxATC. I was having issues with my GTN. It wasn't, it's working a lot better now. Every time I would push a button, it would just go nuts on me. So it looks like it's going good now. And let's see if we can get this back up and running. And connect there. Okay, now we're back up and running with that. So that's good. So the first thing we want to do is tune in to ATIS.
2002 Zulu. Visibility 62. Temperature 23 dew.19er.
And we gotta get
Surface wind calm altimeter 29er 8. Departures using runway 3 left, arrivals using runway 3 right.
left and 3 right.
Advise you have information Foxtrot.
Alright, so we got information Foxtrot. Clearance is 125.2. 1252. Oh, it's working so much better now. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our clearance. Peachtree clearance, November 65 Zulu, radio check 125.2.
November 65 Zulu, readability 5.
Readability 5, also November 65 Zulu. Peachtree clearance, November 65 Zulu, ready for clearance, Louisville.
November 65 Zulu, stand by.
I am standing by as we speak. Are all my Periscope peeps standing by?
November 65 Zulu, cleared to Louisville INTL Standiford Airport, cleared as filed, maintain 7000, expect flight level 24010 minutes after departure, Departure frequency 126.907, squawk 3013.
November 65 Zulu is cleared to Louisville International Airport. Clear as filed. Maintain 7000. Departure frequency 126.907. Squawk 3013.
November 65 Zulu, cleared as filed. Maintain 7000.
November 65 Zulu cleared as filed. Maintain 7000.
November 65 Zulu, read back correct.
Alright. So we got 7000 in the box. We're expecting runway 3 left or 3 right. That's 25 degrees on the head bug. We'll get that popped in. Get that all set up. So that's all good to go. Ground 121.6. 1216. That's there. Make sure we've got our flight plan here. That's all good. So we've got our flight plan in there. And we have our flight plan already set up there. Excuse me. One thing we don't have is our squawk 3013. 3013. Get that in there. Alright, squawk is good. Map. That's all peach, keen, jolly green. Alright, we are ready to Peachtree Ground, November 65 Zulu, request startup.
November 65 Zulu, startup approved.
Roger, November 65 Zulu. Alright, let's go ahead and get started up. Get up to 10 NG and a little bit of juice. That's all good. Of course, it would help if my parking brake was on. It's on now. Alright, get that up to about 50. We don't need this bad boy anymore. Let's go ahead and close that window. And that's good. Ryan Klein, welcome aboard from Periscope. We appreciate it, buddy. Okay. So let's go ahead and we need taxi instructions. And we're on ground already. Peachtree Ground, November 65 Zulu at Park 1 with information Foxtrot, ready taxi with clearance.
November 65 Zulu, taxi to runway 3 left, via Alpha Charlie and Alpha.
Taxi to runway 3 left via Alpha Charlie and Alpha, November 65 Zulu. Okay, so 03 is going to be, let's get our airport diagram up here. Alright, so 03 left, so Alpha, we're just going to make a quick little, let's get parking brake off. A little right hand tuner. And we've got progressive taxi on, which is kind of nice with VoxATC. And I'm hoping we don't run into any more of our little problems with the GTN that we had on our last flight. Hopefully we can complete this flight. Looking good. We're in Alpha. We're going all the way to 3 left. Should be at the very end. I do like the progressive taxi, that's kind of nice. Alright. Stop here, we want to go to tower 129. Let's get our park and brake set. Over to tower is 1209. 1209, transfer that in the box. And we want to set up our departure.
5 Zulu, cleared takeoff runway 3 left.
126, it's starting to screw up again. 97. 12697. That's for the approach. Clear takeoff runway 3 left, November 65 Zulu. Alright, it's starting to mess up again. It seems to be progressive. Let's see if I can get past a little bit more than I did last time. And I don't know if it's Vox that's causing the issues or not. Alright, so we got everything is all set. 1 notch of flaps please. A little bit of trim into the green, we got it good on that. Let's go ahead and take off. Up and away. Positive rate. Flaps up, gears up. Alright. We're heading up to 7,000. Everything seems to be running a lot better now.
November 65 Zulu, contact Atlanta departure 126.907.
126.907, November 65 Zulu. Alright, let's go over to departure. Atlanta departure, November 65 Zulu with you, leaving 3,000, climbing 7,000.
November 65 Zulu, Atlanta departure, roger.
Okay, so far so good. Mr. Scratchy, appreciate you joining. Emin, appreciate you joining as well. And Arthur King, howdy doody. How are you guys today? Forgot to put my mixture full. Whoops.
November 65 Zulu, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000 November 65 Zulu. Alright, up to 14,000. Everything seems to be working a little bit better this trip here. Switch over to our map. A little bit better. Of course, it would be nice if Vox gave me some better directions, like runway heading, and then have me turn towards noon, because it's going to have me turn, or it's going to give me directions to go direct noon, but not for a little while. Which it should have, so I'm not too crazy about the directions I'm getting here. Hopefully it's going to give me better directions on the way down. But we'll see. Alright, one of the interesting things, yeah, my vertical speed's at 1500. Yeah, I guess I'm climbing okay. It's about a 5 degrees. So it's definitely not climbing like a rocket like last time. I think it really messed up the last time. Mustafa! What is with these? What is Catilde? What is everybody writing that? What does that mean? I do not know. Am I the only one in the dark? I must be. Do seem to be climbing a lot better though, that's for sure. I should only be climbing at about 100, 120, 130. Get my yaw damper on. Did not have on before. We're approaching noon, and we're probably going to get switched over again. Skip, how's it going? And James, how are you guys? Oh, I imagine that means joined in a different language, Catilde. I got it now. How are you guys doing? Appreciate you joining us from Periscope. We're giving VoxATC a shot here. A lot of times I like to fly on VATSIM, but I'm never guaranteed that there's going to be anybody online for my entire trip, so I wanted to try an external or an internal ATC client. So we're giving Vox a try. I've also got Pilot to ATC. I'm going to give that a shot after this. See which ones I like better. So let's see. Anything interesting we're flying over these days? Nothing really. Nothing that exciting.
November 65 Zulu, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, November 65 Zulu. Alright, up to 230. That's set. That's all good. Be better if my my sim's not very focus is a little off. I don't know if that can be fixed mid-flight, maybe, I don't know. Can I fix that mid-flight?
November 65 Zulu, climb and maintain flight level 240. Proceed direct noon.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, proceed direct noon, November 65 Zulu.
November 65 Zulu, contact Atlanta Center 133.1.
133.1, November 65 Zulu. Atlanta Center, November 65 Zulu with you, leaving 15,600, climbing flight level 240.
November 65 Zulu, Atlanta Center, Roger, altimeter 3022.
Alright, 3022. It's actually 3026, but he must be unaware that I'm using. Actually, I wonder if that can be set up in Vox. I know it can be in Pilot to ATC, and we're gonna have to try that next. That it reads the weather from active sky. But this seems to be working a lot better now that I rebooted my computer. I think maybe that was what my problem was on my first flight. Let's see if I can fix this real fast. Better, I think. Maybe, hopefully. And I think I finally like the way I've got my my stream set up. Hey, Francois? No, it's not Francois. I'm butchering your name, I apologize. Frank AI? We'll just call you Frank. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you watching. Hi. How are you guys doing today? We've got some people on Periscope watching. As well. So I appreciate everybody watching from both Periscope and on Twitch. So we're passing flight level 200 up to flight level 240. We are losing speed, so I'm going to slow my vertical climb, which I think is what my problem was last time. My vertical climb was too high. I think when you get over a certain high, altitude, the vertical climb can really screw you up. So that seems to have been working better. Slow my vertical climb, and now I'm getting my speed back up. Got some clouds rolling in.
November 65 Zulu, contact Atlanta Center 133.8.
.8 November 65 Zulu.
Last aircraft say again.
133.8 November 65 Zulu. Atlanta Center, November 65 Zulu with you, leaving flight level 211, climbing flight level 240.
November 65 Zulu, Atlanta Center, Roger.
Good. Things seem to be working much better. Let's find out how well it does on the star. See if it keeps me so I'm a little bit off of my vertical path right here. So let's go ahead and pull up and review the star. Airports. So KSDF, Louisville, procedure, Darby 6 is our arrival. Let's pull that up. And we're coming in from Hitch Mountain. So at Hitch Mountain we're going to want to be at 8,000 feet, so I'm going to assume that VoxATC is going to bring me down to 8,000 feet crossing Hitch Mountain. And then cross Livingston, cross Darby, and then we want to be at start going down to 4,000 feet, and then really depends on what approach we're gonna get. I'm hoping VoxATC assigns me an approach, and then vectors me into the approach. So the Darby 6 looks pretty easy. Nothing from over Hitch Mountain VOR DME via Hitch Mountain radial 351. Level radial 171 to VMR, and then blah blah blah. Then okay. Looks fairly easy. Single coil, how are you? Appreciate you jumping in. Welcome aboard. We're giving VoxATC a tryout here. I've got the other traffic turned off on it because I was having issues. I should turn it back on now that I think my issue was I just need to reboot my computer. So I think we'll eventually turn that back on. Alright, so we're almost leveling out at flight level 240. We're going to watch our speed here. We're at about 170. Torque is all good. Everything else looks good. Forgot to set my barometer past flight level 180. Whoops. So we got about 300 to go. Okay. Alright, we're leveling off at 240. Things seem to be pretty smooth up here. Got a nice cloud layer below, blah 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 below us.
November 65 Zulu, contact Atlanta Center 132.05.
One 132.05, November 65 Zulu. Alright, we just made our change in the GTN. Atlanta Center, November 65 Zulu is with you, flight level 240.
November 65 Zulu, Atlanta Center, Roger.
NATO, how are you? Appreciate you jumping in and watching our stream. Giving VoxATC a tryout. The first try didn't go so good. I had to reboot my computer. Things were a little messy. Then after we land, I want to give Pilot ATC a shot and see which one I want to go with. Nice. They have both trial periods. I think Pilot ATC is 10 days. I think actually both of them. So far, the one thing I'm not crazy about with VoxATC is the direction ATC gave me upon takeoff. It should have given me an initial heading, which it didn't, and then it should have vectored me until to my first waypoint, but it didn't do that until forever. So I mean, I could have been 50 miles if I just kept going. So let's see how it handles the descent and how it handles the arrival and how it handles yeah, if it has me descend on the Derby 6, and then the approach, how it handles giving me the approach, and if it vectors me to the initial approach fix. We'll see if it does that. One thing I do like about VoxATC is it's kind of pretty non-obtrusive. Just one simple little box. Doesn't have a lot of extra stuff that PilotATC does. But I do like a lot of the extra stuff that PilotATC has as far as flight planning. So we're going to give that a shot. The one and maybe because I didn't have I didn't reboot my computer, I had some issues with PilotATC, but we'll give it another shot. One thing I do need to add is some cockpit chatter, though I can turn it on. It's probably going to mess with my because it interjects its own AI, so I'm not real sure how that messes. And then PilotATC, I know in the forums they're talking, at least on the X-Plane side, to integrate with one of the big programs, and hopefully on P3D side they will integrate with what's that new one that's supposed to be pretty good? Something live traffic, something like that. Traffic Live, or one of the big ones. If that's the case, then maybe I'll invest in a traffic program. Hey Doug, how's it going? Appreciate you bouncing in from Periscope. Excuse me.
November 65 Zulu, contact Atlanta Center 133.6.
133.6 for November 65 Zulu. Atlanta Center, November 65 Zulu is with you at flight level 240.
November 65 Zulu, Atlanta Center, Roger.
So what was I saying? Hope everybody's safe from the hurricanes. Hope nobody is caught up in that craziness. Let's see, where are we here? It's following the track on the GTM pretty nice, but doesn't seem like there's any winds pushing me off. But it seems to be a little off on the hey Nihat, how's it going? Just checking myself out on Periscope. It's about a 3-second delay. Everything looks nice and crisp on here, so I'm happy with that. Layout looks good. Do, 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 do. Cool. Cool beans. What movies are out these days? Let's check out what we should be watching in our in-flight entertainment via Redbox. Let's see what we shall get later on today. Ooh, is the new, for any Trekkie fans out there.
November 6-5 Zulu, cleared via Darby 6 arrival Hinch MTN Crossville transition.
Cleared via the Darby 6 arrival, Hinch Mountain, Crossville transition, November 6-5 Zulu. Okay, so that's kind of nice. We're cleared into the arrival. Let's look at that arrival one more time. Alright, we've got, oh, that came at a good time. So 7 miles to Hitch. And that's going to be our entry point into the arrival. And then we're going to see we should be going down to 8,000 feet. I wonder once we get into Hitch if he's going to give me lower. He should be giving me 8,000 feet. Because we are coming up. Let's see what happens. Well, actually, we're cleared for the arrival, so I can start going down at my leisure, can't I? I don't have to be told. Let's head down 8,000 feet. Watch my speed. Since we're cleared for the arrival, we can start going down. Though he should have given me
November 6-5 Zulu, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Wow, he's not gonna. Okay. Climb and maintain flight level 240, November 6-5 Zulu. Okay, that's disappointing. You cleared me the arrival and you won't let me go down on my own. That should not have happened. So I just got yelled at. Maybe once I cross Hitch Mountain, he'll give me lower. That should not have happened. So I should be at 8,000 feet. Okay, I've crossed over Hitch. Six-5 Zulu is requesting lower.
Last aircraft say again.
November 6-5 Zulu is requesting lower altitude.
Last aircraft say again.
Alright. It didn't understand my request. Well, let's hope it gives me lower soon. Otherwise, we're in a big world of hurt. Because we are 40 miles from Derby, and then we have to be down to 4,000 feet. I'm not too happy about this, because it knows how to deal with this. It should. So we're going to be way too high. Let's see what happens, shall we? Well, it's saying top of descent. So it's saying Derby at 195, but that's just not right. And it's saying top of descent is right after Livingston. So Livingston is the top of my so let's see what happens when I cross Livingston. It's gonna have to start giving me lower at that point. Otherwise we're gonna be in big trouble. Oh, we were looking at our in-flight entertainment. What? Rough Night. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, we saw that last week. That's really good. So Rough Night. What is Rough Night? Scarlett Johansson, can't go wrong with that. I don't care what it's about. In this uproarious black comedy, 5 gal pals reunite for a wild bachelorette party in Miami. However, their friendship, read more, are tested when they must cover up the fact that their festivities accidentally caused the death of a male stripper. Oy vey. Where have I heard that before? Alright, we'll probably get that. What else? What's this? Kate Mara. I like her. Megan Levy? This one looks good. In this moving drama, Marine Corporal Megan Levy bonds with a military dog named Rex. As the pair detect explosives in Iraq, when Levy is injured and forced to return, she vows to cut through the military red tape to dock Rex. Alright. That looks good. Is that it? I guess that's it. There's gotta be something else. Oh, what was I saying earlier? I was saying, still reading here. That new comic, what's that guy? Not The Simpsons. Crap. Family Guy. His new Star Trek type show, I think, is starting today, right? Is today the 10th? Yeah. It starts tonight. That looks funny. Gonna watch that. Definitely gonna watch that. Alright, ATC, you really need to give me some lower here because we're about 125 miles from the airport.
November 6-5 Zulu, contact Indianapolis Center 121.32.
121.32 November 65 Zulu.
Last aircraft say again.
121.32 November 65 Zulu. Indianapolis Center, November 65 Zulu, with you on Darby 6.
November 65 Zulu, Indianapolis Center, Roger.
Okay, I was at least hoping I'd get lower from that guy. That guy, he sounds suspiciously like the other guy. Son of a monkey's uncle. Come on, man. Alright, maybe at Livingston they'll give me lower. Otherwise, I'm going to file a complaint. Don't know who's going to be listening, but I'm going to file a complaint nevertheless. Sure is quiet up here. Bueller. Bueller. Nice looking though. Well, let's hope Pilot ACC has a little more going on for it. I could turn on the I should have turned that on. I think it's got its own built-in ATC chatter. Alright, Livingston in 10 miles. Then we definitely have to start getting lower, because this is unacceptable. I mean, it's clear that Darby 6 is saying that we have to be at 8,000 feet. And I don't care. I'm just gonna go lower. If the guy yells at me, he yells at me. I mean, we have to get lower after Livingston. Alright, 3 miles to Livingston. And then a little bit of a turn.
November 65 Zulu, descend and maintain 9,000, altimeter 3022.
Descend and maintain 9,000, 65 Zulu.
Last aircraft say again.
Descend and maintain 9,000, November 65 Zulu. Alright. Jeez. Should have had me go down a lot sooner than this. have to drop like a rock. Alright, let's watch my speed here so I don't overspeed. Let's go down a little bit faster. Alright, we need to be at 8,000 at Derby. Let's look at this real fast. Let's do this. So we need to be at 8,000 feet. Derby. Okay, so we need to be descending at 13.5. I'm at 12 now. So let's descend at 1,400 feet per minute. And that'll get us down in time. Okay. Good. That works for me. Mr. Wise Guy. Does that work for you, Mr. Wise Guy? Appreciate you joining. Welcome aboard. Thanks for tuning in. How's your Sunday going? Yes, sir. Nice. Fly the Derby 6 arrival. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what we are doing. So we have to be at 8,000. I'm sure before we get to Derby, we're gonna get some lower altitudes here. I'm doing good. I'm very good, thank you. Doing just fine. Fine and dandy. It's a lazy daisy Sunday, that's for sure. And I just made some changes in my sim pit. I used to have, in this area here, I used to have an iPad that had my gauges on there, and then I had another screen vertically that went over here, but that was really only good. Yeah, I use NextPad. NextPad? Yeah, NextPad. And I used to have another monitor right here, but that was really only good for this setup. And then I want to fly the Phenom, because the Phenom uses G1000s. Yeah, oh, SPAD Next, not NextPad. Yeah, SPAD Next. So I wanted to fly the Phenom next, and it didn't really work with my with the way I had it set up. So I found this perfect 17-inch widescreen monitor, super cheap, like $50, and it fit just so perfectly in here. And then I can get both the PFD and MFD. I can get a virtual cockpit, which is what I've got the PC12 in right now, which stays. So I really, and then I've got my touchscreen for the GTN. So I really like the way this is set. And with this GTN, honestly, I really don't even need these Cytec radio panels anymore. In fact, the second one, the one below it, I don't even have plugged in. I kind of busted one of the knobs, so, or not one of the knobs, one of the push buttons, the transponder, or the yeah, one of the active standby buttons, so it's kind of messed up, so I can't use that anyways. Alright, we'll see you when you get back. No worries. So yeah, I'm super happy. Yeah, the monitor was $50. It was super cheap. The graphics aren't great. It's a little washed out. It doesn't look washed out on your screen, but it's washed out in front of me. I think it's because of the angle I'm sitting at. I don't know if I was sitting farther back and a little bit lower, it would look nice. I don't know. Alright, let's check our vertical profile again. Oops, that's not what I want. Alright, vertical profile is still doing good. 1400 feet per minute, that's where we're at. So we'll still make the crossing. 777, how's it going? Hi, how are you? Alright, so we've got 31 miles to go. We need to drop another 6,000 feet. Oh, and I am almost over speeding, so let me bring that down just a touch. Excuse me. I'm pushing the red line there, I didn't even look. Just waiting for Monday. Nobody's waiting for Monday. Actually, I enjoy Mondays too, so I'm glad you enjoy Mondays as well. Unless, of course, Monday is your weekend, then I would understand why you're waiting for a Monday. Hey, Project Simpit, how are you? Welcome aboard. Seems like everybody just wants to jump in as we're getting closer to landing here, huh? That's okay. We appreciate everybody jumping in, tuning in, watching. "25 miles, 4,000 feet to go." Oh, you just started your first full-time job. Nice. Well, and you really enjoy it. Well, it doesn't get any better than that. You got to enjoy what you do. I enjoy what I do. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then that sucks. Like if I was standing in one spot, putting fidgets into a box, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, I would go nuts. But I enjoy what I do, and I'm glad you enjoy what you do.
65 Zulu, contact Indianapolis Center 121.17.
121.17, November 65 Zulu. Indianapolis Center, November 65 Zulu is with you on Darby 6.
November 65 Zulu, Indianapolis Center, Roger.
Hey, First Lieutenant, how are you? Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan 79. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you joining us. We're on the Darby 6 right now, which looks an awful lot like this. Which it is. Actually, my GTN only has Darby 5. And I didn't bother looking up what the difference was between the Darby 5 and the Darby 6, but I can't imagine too much. So we're just going with it. Yep. North County, San Diego. It's really, really nice here. It's been a little on the warm side lately, but I can't complain, especially considering everybody in Florida and that's being affected with the hurricane. So yeah, we're in North County, San Diego. Love it. 5 miles from the ocean, yeah, I still have to blast my AC. Been a while since you've done an instrument approach. Well, let's see what kind of a approach I get yet. It still hasn't been assigned to me. I don't know if VoxATC is going to give me an approach. I'm not sure. It has the level D ARAC in there. 5 years, wow. Grew up in the south end of Orange County. Yeah, south end of Orange County, nice. Just on the other side of Camp Pendleton. Alright, so we're at 9,000 leveling off. Ooh, I wasn't watching my speed. I was pushing it pretty hard there. Alright, hopefully it's going to start giving me lower. So we need to, once we cross Darby, start heading down to 4,000 feet. It would be nice if Vox gave me my expected approach, because it's not going to give me a heck of a lot of time. I've got, well, yeah, I've got about 40 miles from Darby to Louisville. So I guess I have time to get the approach in there. Be kind of nice if I knew what approach I was getting right now, though. Hopefully it gives me an approach. It looks a little hazy out there. Because according to this, as we cross Darby, we need to start heading down to 4,000 feet. So let's see if Vox gives that to me. I think what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, then I'm going to set up another flight with Pilot to ATC and do the exact same flight, so I can compare apples to apples and figure out which offline ATC package I like best. Alright, so we're crossing Darby now, making our turn to 311. Let's go ahead and get that heading in the bug right now.
November 65 Zulu, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, November 65 Zulu. Alright, got a little bit lower. That's good. Though it should be giving me 4,000. Excuse me. I love the GTN 750. Don't tell my wife, but I would marry the GTN 750 if she had boobs. And she's listening right now on Twitch anyway, so she knows that, but that's okay. I think she will give me permission to marry the GTN 750. It's an awesome unit. I couldn't imagine flying GA with anything other than this. The only thing I don't like about it is you cannot update the AirX, the nav data. It's the only thing that sucks about it. So I 95% love it. the other 5%, I'm not crazy. Only because it's not updatable. And you have to usually wait about a year before Garmin comes out with a new trainer that has an updated AirX, so you're usually always behind. Okay, buddy, come on, tell me my approach here.
November 6-5 Zulu, contact Louisville approach 132.32.
Alright, now I'll get the approach. November 132.32, November 6-5 Zulu. Oh, I screwed that up. Alright, now I'm going to get the approach. Louisville approach, November 6-5 Zulu, with you on the Derby 6.
November 6-5 Zulu, fly heading 290, descend and maintain 3000, expect vectors to ILS runway 35 left approach, altimeter 3027.
Fly heading 290, descend and maintain 3000, November 6-5 Zulu. Okay, 290, down to 3000. ILS 35 left. Vectors. Load and activate. Alright. So that's easy enough. Let's go back and get the ILS 35 left. ILS 35 left. So 109.35. That's in there. Course is 349, so that's good. Oh, we gotta get down faster than this, boys. Let's slow her down. Alright, so we've got 109.35 in the ILS. We've got approach course 349, that's good. We're heading down to 3,000 feet, we're slowing her down. Expecting 35 left, that's in there. Nice. Slow her down a little bit more. Sorry, I'm not reading flight sim stuff. I can see how it could be almost perfect. Yeah, I really enjoy this. Hey Speedy, how's it going? Yeah, the way I've got this set up is sweet. Yeah, and the GTN 750, especially for GA, it just doesn't, it's really awesome. A little windy up here. And a little hazy, but we'll just take the ILS until I can make the runway, and then we'll go manual. And we should have the localizer in a little bit here. We do have the localizer. And hopefully the glide slope will come in soon. Alright, we gotta get down a little bit faster here. Actually, he's having us come in awfully low because we should be, according to this, We should oh yeah, 2400. Okay. No, Robar, we should be intercepting at 5000. Alright, let's hope he gives me clear for the ILS approach. Okay, we need to slow down a lot more than this, buddy. A lot more than this, buddy boy. Use the 650. Yeah, the 650 is available to me, but since I only have the one touch screen and really no other real estate to put it on, then I don't really have the 650 up here. When RXP comes out with theirs, they're supposed to have cross-fill capabilities, so that'll be interesting for those people that use. Why is this scenery is popping in and out like this? Ugh, that's terrible.
November 65 Zulu, turn right heading 320, climb and maintain 3500.
Right turn heading 320, climb and maintain 3500, November 65 Zulu.
November 65 Zulu, turn right heading 320, climb and maintain 3500.
Turn right heading 320, climb and maintain 3500, November 65 Zulu. It told me to go down at 3,000 feet, which was wrong. It should have been 5,000 feet. Now it's having me climb back up to 3,500.
November 65 Zulu, maintain 3500 until established on localizer, cleared for ILS runway 35 left approach, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
Maintain 3,500 until established on localizer, cleared for ILS runway 35 left approach, 1324.2, November 65 Zulu. Jesus, really screwed the pooch on that. 1242. Alright, got the localizer. Louisville Tower, November 65 Zulu with you, ILS runway 35 left.
Last aircraft say again.
Louisville Tower, November 65 Zulu with you on ILS runway 35 left.
November 65 Zulu, Louisville Tower, roger.
Alright, you need to be at 2,400 feet, which we're going down to right now. Then we're going to cross Cardinal at 2,400 feet. We've got the localizer. So we're on the localizer. Alright. Slow down a little bit, and then we're going to go flaps 10. I have the airport in sight, but we'll continue. Alright, flaps 15. I don't know why my ground is... Ugh, that's terrible. Why is the ground doing that? Yeah, I know. Alright. Approach mode. Glide slope is alive. Full flaps, gears down. Yeah, we're off the localizer. Alright, we're going manual here. Watch my speed, keep it around 100. That was terrible. I don't know why we didn't I think we were a little too high when we went approach mode. Alright, let's keep it at 100 knots. 3 green, flaps down. Oh, what that's the scenery popping like that is just driving me bananas. Why is it doing that? That's terrible. Ugh. That's really bad. And I haven't even been cleared to land yet. It'd be nice if I can get cleared to land, buddy.
November 65 Zulu.
There we go.
Cleared to land runway 35 left. Surface wind calm.
Clear to land runway 35 left, November 65 Zulu. Alright, not bad. And I have a feeling my the graphics is doing that because Vox is a real resource hog, I've noticed. But it's really quite annoying.
500.
500 double cross-checked. Little high. 100 knots. We're landing. 2 and 2. Oh, bouncer. Bouncer. Seriously bouncing. Terrible!
65 Zulu.
Jesus.
Turn left any intersection.
That was terrible. That was just terrible. Wilco, November 65 Zulu. That was just... Why does it want me to turn left? The airport's to the right. Ugh, that was the worst landing ever. Not ever. I've had worse. But that was pretty bad. Why does it want me to turn left? Where? I don't... There's nothing to the left. It's like my scenery isn't matching. Alright, I'm gonna turn right over here. Oh, that was... It was so good at first. Yeah, I don't know why my scenery is not matching. I'm turning right, I don't care what you say. There is nothing to the left. Alright, switch me to ground. Louisville Tower, November 65 Zulu's vacated runway.
November 65 Zulu, taxi to Park 1, via Bravo and Foxtrot, hold short runway 35 left.
Taxi to Park 1 via Bravo and Foxtrot, hold short runway 35 left, November 65 Zulu. Seriously? It's gonna... That's why it told me to turn left. But there's nothing to the left. Where is it taking me? There was nothing. That's why I went right. And now it's making me cross. Fine.
November 65 Zulu, cross runway 35 left, taxi to Park 1, via Foxtrot.
Cross runway 35 left, taxi to Park 1 via Foxtrot, November 65 Zulu. Oh, so there's hangars over here. Hey, the wildflower. The wild Flanderoo. Alright. Alright. Parking brake on. Engines are coming off. Alright, folks. That is going to do it for me for right now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then I'm going to try pilot to ATC. VoxATC, okay. I wasn't a huge fan. Didn't really follow the arrival the way I would have liked to it. So well, let's give pilot to ATC a little bit of a try. I'm going to take a break right now. I'll be back in I don't know, whenever I get back. So as usual, frequency change is approved. See ya.